What am I doing? I'm digging a hole. I'm digging a hole so that we can put in an egress window in the basement. The window we're putting in is 24 inches wide, 36 inches tall. It's a casement window, so it kind of opens as a door into the basement. And I've got to go down deep enough where I can put some drainage in this, and I'm going to tie that into the drain that runs right behind you down to daylight. So I've got to go down 4 feet. At this point, you're probably asking yourself why I'm digging this by hand. The answer is I don't really have a clue. Using a shovel just keeps it neater, so that's why I'm doing this by hand. And also, let's face it, I could use a workout, so why not do it? Another reason is the guy who's cutting the hole in the foundation isn't coming for 2 weeks, so I got plenty of time. We've reached our 4-foot depth. I think I'm actually going to go 5 feet. I think I can actually go 5.5 feet. Or maybe I'll just cut the bottom of the maybe I'll just cheat and cut the bottom of the well. I'll think about that for a minute while I'm digging. We finally have our depth. We'll go over that in a minute with a tape measure, but got a little more digging here in the corner. We just ran into our first big rock over here, so I'm going to work on getting that out. This thing's big enough. I don't think I can pick it up. I might be able to. And then there's picking it up and blowing your back out and paying for it for the next week. So, let's try something. Not sure what yet. It wasn't too terrible. It's all mud though, slippery as shit. Take a tape measure and see where we're at. The well is 48 inches tall. That brings me right to here, which is a good height. We should be good over here too. And then we've got to be 52 wide. Probably wouldn't hurt to go a few inches wider. Probably on this side, because this side's got the conduit. That pipe leads down to the pool. So I'll make it a little bit wider over here, and then we've got 3 feet. We got plenty of room going this way. We've got the hole a little bit bigger than we need, so that when they come and saw cut, they got plenty of room. The window, like I said, is going to be 36 inches. So the window's going to come down to here. That's going to be our window. And then it's going to be 24 wide. And then we gotta add a few inches on the cut so we can frame it in with some pressure treated. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this width out of here and good morning. It's been about a week since I worked on my window well project, and look at this. 40 degrees this morning. What the heck? Anyway, made a few changes in the last week. The window that we had purchased to put in there, I was led to believe it was code compliant window, and the code requires 5 square feet of clear space for exit, and any way I measured it, I could not come up with 5 square feet. So I ended up buying the next size bigger window, which is a 30 by 48, so 30 inch wide by 48 tall. And I ended up having to dig the hole a foot deeper, which really wasn't that big of an issue. Contractor is due here this morning to start cutting the concrete, so that should be kind of exciting. What a day. Man, oh man. We got the hole cut in the basement, and it looks fantastic. Took about 4 hours. Took me about 2 hours to do some cleanup around here and in the basement, but boy, does it look good. So this is our 30 by 48 escape window. And the saw cut worked out really well. All right, here's what we got from the inside. And this is where my desk usually goes. This is my my home office, if you will, or my desk. And now we got a nice view outside into the backyard. Pool's right there, and it's actually not as far down below grade as I thought it was going to be, or that it looks like from the outside. But while he was here today, we also took advantage of that and had him do some cutting out in the driveway for an upcoming project. So he had to make a 12-inch wide cut here. And this project probably won't happen until spring, but remember we had all the water up here that caused damage to the wall? Well, I'm going to put some drainage in, and we're going to run it across the driveway, and we're going to remove this existing catch basin, which doesn't catch anything, and then we're going to run some new drainage. Alright, so my plan to fix this is I made up this these two pieces of steel. I got one for each side, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld them. I'm going to weld them on top of this flange, so that what it does is it puts the holes on the inside. Got all my welding safety gear on. Got my welding pants. I got the wrong wire. I'm only running on 110. I'd like to be running on 220. My welding shorts on, my welding sneakers. I do got leather gloves though. It's all good.
You're so adorable.
I know. You want to hear a good story? So we ordered a backsplash for our kitchen. It's been a couple weeks. Finally get the tracking number. It's shipping. Due here today. 3 packages. First package was delivered like Friday. It's now Tuesday or Wednesday. Both packages, the remaining package is supposed to be delivered today. I get home, I got 1 package. No second package. I go online and look, it says it's been delivered, and there's a picture of it. Except the picture isn't at my house. So Angela goes on Facebook like everybody else, puts on the local informed page, puts it out there, and she got a reply. And wouldn't you know it, I go to the house, pick it up, we got it. FedEx is still looking for it. So the moral of the story is, if you got a tracking issue, go to Facebook.
How are you going to take it off?
I don't know. So I welded the vice grips. That's a pretty strong weld. Okay, kind of dark, but I've been kind of busy here today, so we got the window installed today. The carpenter was here, installed the window, and this is what it looks like from the outside. Came out pretty nice. So inside you can see, looks pretty nice over here in the corner, and grab a hold of the handle, and the window just kind of opens up like that. And then if you close it and then you turn the handle vertical, you can see the window kind of tips in for ventilation. So kind of a cool window. Picked it up at Home Depot, and looks nice. We got those plates mounted to the well, and that'll get installed tomorrow, and we'll see where we're at. This video is getting a little bit long. I realize that. Actually, it's a lot long, let's be honest. So today we got the well in, and I put the cover on that was sold as compatible with the well, and as you can see, it doesn't really fit that great, and I'm not super happy with it, but it is what it is at this point. The well all backfilled. I'm sure it's probably going to settle over the winter. I'll have to fix it in the spring. I've got the stone inside. I've got about a foot of stone, maybe even a little bit more. And I put a bucket in here. This is going to be my sump hole. I'm going to install a sump pump. I am going to put a real drain in, and I'm going to connect it to my yard drain, but that probably won't happen until spring as well. I'm running out of time. It's the end of October, so I'm going to do a sump pump. I've got an outlet. You probably can't see it, but it's right up here. So literally 4-foot cord will reach. I'm going to have the water go up, and we're going to go that way, and that's going to put it right into my yard drain. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to put a ladder here. This looks like it's 35 inches, and code requires 44 inches. If anything over 44 inches, I need a ladder. So right now it's at 35, and I think that'll probably, it's 10 inches less than what it really needs to be. So I don't think I'm going to have to install a ladder. So overall, the project went well. It's pretty affordable, and adding this window added a ton of value to our house. So that's it for this project. Thanks for watching.